everybody. In today's video, I'll be teaching everything, the basics about Redstone. Before this video starts, make sure to like and subscribe, join the Discord, and also join the memberships. I've recently updated them and they're a lot better now. Anyways, let's get into the video. Alright, if you don't know what Redstone is, or you do know what it is but you don't know what to do with it, I'll teach you. It's pretty much just red dust, but this is Yeeps, so it's like a wire. This is what you need for a lot of the stuff for Redstone, so you will need wires. I recommend also getting all the variants of the wires, like we got this wire. This wire isn't that needed. This corner wire is super important. This T wire. This one's important too. Pretty much a lot of the wires right here. So if I place them all down. These are very useful right here. Pretty much, you will need these wires if you want to make something complicated or just need wires in general. Alright, the first thing I'm going to go over is buttons. Got all of these buttons here. Even got this button. I'll explain this later, but this is your input right here. This is what like you click the button and something activates. Pretty much, if you get a wire, right here, this is the output. But this button right here is the input. Then it goes down, and this is gonna come out, and that's why it's called output. So let's say you put a wire here, right? And then you click this button right here, click it, and there, it goes out. Or it sends a signal. Pretty much this wire here is like the processing part, or whatever it's called. And all of these buttons work the same, but the difference is that this is just a bigger button, so gadgets, or something like a bomb, if you throw a bomb at this, it will activate. But at the small button, you can only use your hand to activate it. And if you throw a bomb, this doesn't activate, but only this one, because this is the bigger button, or the regular button. Alright, this is the trapped wood, or like the hidden button. Pretty much how it works is that you can click anywhere and it'll send a signal. Alright, the next thing I want to go over is this power block right here. This one's pretty cool. Pretty much, put a wire here, it's always going to power, and there's no button to stop it. So there's some of the basic buttons here, and now let's get into delays. This is a delay right here. And also we have something called extenders. How this works is that you get your button right here, and you get your wire, whatever. And pretty much, this is only like half a second or something, I'm not sure how long. But this, it takes a second for it to go. Let's put a wire here. Click it. Makes a little ticking noise, and then it goes through. The extender's a little bit different, but it is kind of similar. Pretty much, it's just like a regular wire. But the thing is that, when you click it, it takes a second until the signal's over. So pretty much it extends the time of the process or something. And there's also a bigger version of the delay. And also we have a bigger version of the extender. And for some reason we have this tiny delay. And these are about a second, and these are about 10 seconds right here. Alright, the next thing I'm going to go over is kind of simple, but we have hidden wires. If you ever see this red thing, there's red diamond in a block, it's called a hidden wire. There's 5 different variants. We have the 1x1, the 1x2, we got the corner wire right here, and we even have a T wire. There we go. We also have a flat one like this. Alright, the next cool thing I want to go over is also like a button, but instead you use your body. These are called the pulse gates. So pretty much, when you go through this, a signal happens. So it's like those things in like a mall, if like you're stealing something, it activates something. We also have another version of it, it's just a tinier version, and it does send a signal. Also, if you're wondering, for the trapped wood, there's also a bunch of different sizes of it. So you can make like a trap or something. Also up to 8x8 too. Alright, so now you figure out the inputs and stuff, and also the processing part. So where do these inputs actually go? So you You press the button, it's processing, then ends. That's it. Nothing happens. That's why we have outputs. This is a screen right here, a screen, right? And if you click this button, the screen activates. This is the output right here. Also, bigger versions of the screen, which is kind of nice. Also, this one right here. And we even have a computer screen or TV screen, which is kind of like a decoration block, and it looks pretty cool. And something even cooler is that we actually have a block that lights up. Screens actually don't give light, they only just give a display, but this actually lights up something. Alright, another different kind of output is doors. For example, we have one of these doors right here, and this is input right here. It's where you can put the wire in. And pretty much if you click this, the door opens. We also have all kinds of different sizes and shapes of doors. This is the gate door, whatever it's called. It's pretty cool. Even have those medieval things in the old times. And there we go, it goes down, it goes back up. Really cool door in my opinion. Alright, the next thing we're gonna go over is receivers and transmitters. They're right here. We got the transmitter right here, and this is the receiver. And this is where you don't actually have to wire it. Instead, you can just use this. So pretty much, we get our wire right here. And we got a screen. Normally you would actually have to wire this, but instead, you just do that. Which I really think this is pretty cool, but there's a limit to this. Pretty sure in the game right now, there's only 39 colors or 30 something colors in the game. So pretty much, if, let's say this color is green, but that's still yellow, what happens is that it won't go through because this is a different color. So you gotta make sure they're the same color so it actually sends a signal to this. Alright, so we're gonna go over another kind of output, and we have the keys right here. And also we have the item dispenser. Pretty much a key, you put it here, press the button, and it drops out a key. So where exactly do you put this key? Well, you gotta put it in the key hole right here. Oh, where is it? That right there. And it will send a signal, and you can give it any kind of output. Item dispensers are a little bit different. Pretty much you can put... Well, I can't put that in there. But let's say you want to put a block in here. Well, you can. There we go. I'm going to take this button, send the signal, and it drops the actual block. You don't actually put this block into anything, including gadgets and stuff. Yes, you can actually put gadgets in here. So pretty much, if you want to get people a firework for this, like, hobby or whatever, well, you can. There we go. You will have to own the item, and no exclusives or creative blocks can be put in here. And also, they're going to add a new type of block like this, and pretty much skip if you don't want to know the spoiler, but it's called an item acceptor. You put your item in, and if you have the item, you put it in like the little hole, it should activate something. Also, another thing to do with keys is there's these doors right here. So pretty much you got a key, and there we go. It opens. It's not that I recommend it since it kind of looks ugly, but it's whatever. And also we have this thing right here. I'm not gonna go over whatever this is because it's kind of pointless and you won't use it at all. Alright, one last thing before I go over the big, major, complex stuff. We have the reset map pillows. Pretty much this is just a button to reset the map. Which I can't reset the map because we're in creative mode, but let's say you want to reset the map in play mode, but you can't reset the map. This is the only way you can do it. Alright, so we're going to go over the final thing, and that is logic gates. And pretty much, this is the AND gate right here. How this works is that you get two wires on this side. This is going to be input, and this is output. Then you get your two buttons or whatever. Click this, nothing goes through at all. And let's say you try clicking the other one, it won't work. So how do you get this to go through? Well, you need to click both buttons, like that, and it sends the signal, and this will activate. Alright, so the next logic gate we have is the OR gate. And how this works, click this, sends a signal. And you click this side too, sends a signal. And if you click both, it also sends a signal. This is the XOR gate. Pretty much how this works is 1 and 2, right? But you can't press them at the same time, or it won't go through. Alright, the next thing we have is the NOT gate. Whoa, it activates already. But when you click the button, it deactivates. The next thing we have is the most complicated one, and that is the toggle. Pretty much how this works, you click it, sends a signal, stays forever. But if you click it again, it disables. So it's like an on and on switch. But what is this red wire right here? And there, you get your button. So pretty much activate it, then, there. It turns it off. The last thing we have is, well, the randomizer. So we got the input right here, so I'll put a button. That's not the right wire. So pretty much you get a button, and we get 2 wires right here. These are outputs, and that is the input. And let's get our lights right here. How this works is this sends a signal, and there's a 50-50 chance for both of them. So it either goes this one or this one. This is normally used for gambling machines or whatever. Alright, that is everything about Redstone and Yeeps hide and seek. If this video gets 30 likes, I'll explain on how game modes work. Make sure to like and subscribe, join the Discord, and join the memberships, and I'm gonna go now.